The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smells of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course. Katie, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. Street smart, picking up some of the devil's lettuce, Tabitha. Is Kanika okay? I don't know what is devil's lettuce. I mean, lettuce I know, but devil's lettuce? Is Kanika okay? Sounds like your daughter is pretty mad at you, Sybil. Can't I go with you? I like the tea room. I'm afraid of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? Can I have some tea? Remain silent. Whatever is going on between them, I guess it doesn't belong to me. I mean, Kanika trusted me and told me about her dreams. I'm not gonna... what are the words I'm looking for here? I'm not gonna betray her trust and get too much involved in this. I mean, this seems like a battle she needs to fight herself. She needs to find her way through this. And if I can, I would love to support her while she's doing that. I'm gonna try my street smart option. Oh, I see. Gotta fill up the old stash, huh, Tabby? Gotta get your prescription filled, so to speak. Pick up some of the devil's lettuce. What are you talking about? Katie is implying you're here to buy marijuana, dear. Oh, okay. That was what I was implying. Okay. Well, I use my street smart option. No, no. What? You think I'm some kind of stoner? You know what? It doesn't matter. Think what you will. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tingling of bells. Bless my innocent heart, I didn't know the meaning of devil's lettuce, now I know. Street smart, try and listen in, chat with Miles, quietly wait. I don't care if Miles sees. I'm very, very curious. I've played this character as a too nosy person before already. I've been asking a lot of questions and visiting the closed off part of the estate and everything, so I'm gonna try and listen in a bit. I'm too curious for my own good, I know, but I made a nosy character, so I'm just gonna go with it. You find a subtle spot near the door and listen in. The walls to the tea room are surprisingly thick and you can only make out snippets of the conversation. I know it's longer, short notice. Aren't easy to come by. Is there enough? Just fine. Make sure this is all. Not keeping it. Not keeping what? Not keeping the herbs? You only have one. Plenty of times. Your listening session is halted as the tinkling of bells announce another patron. Oh, is this more characters to give voices to? Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Katie, aren't you? How do you know my name? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, Bo, I'm so sorry. Oh no. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. I could have saved him. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Sorry, Bo. Have they found his body yet? They seem to want to pin it on me. Folks don't seem to care that your dad is dead, do they? Wow, that's a horrible option. I'm gonna say I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. And me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone, and as of this morning, so is she. You mean your mama is gone, or bring Big Betty? What is Big Betty? Wait, Big Betty was something that was mentioned earlier in one of the comments. State fair. You bring things to show, to compete in state fairs, right? So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I may as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. You was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try and find him? Is Big Betty? Yeah, I can ask about Big Betty. Good. One of your chickens? It's dangerous up there. I wanna go poking around. You should let the police handle it. If they haven't found him yet, there's probably nothing left to find. I don't think you want to see him like that. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're the things that have been stealing your chickens. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? I can't tell you where he is. It's not safe. He died on the northeast edge of the town. Off the Asgina Trail. Remains silent. I don't think Bo is gonna believe me. I'm gonna quickly ask, is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty is our prized pumpkin. Wait, we saw pumpkins. Was it in the end of chapter 1 in the cutscene? There was one very big pumpkin. So Big Betty is missing? She was a big lady too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Whoa! Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet. Well, with everything else going on. But if she would roll down a hill, wouldn't she leave marks or some kind of destruction in her wake? I mean, it sounds like she was a big pumpkin. Well, I'm gonna be honest with Bo, that's the best I can do. He died on the northeast edge of town, off the Asgina Trail. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere, all by his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet, I'm sorry about her mama. Thank you, Bo. That was a kind thing to say. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. If you all want, you can swing by. Otherwise, meet at the library and figure out a plan. I think I'm good. Just had a big fight. Not really hungry. Gonna chill in my van for a while. If you wanna hang out though, otherwise, see you guys at the library. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. Go after Kanika, swing by Stella's, check in on Oscar, go to the diner to see Avery, wait for Tabitha. I would really like to go after Kanika. I mean, she seems like she's really upset at the moment. I would also like to check in on Oscar. I mean, Stella must feel bad as well, and I don't know how Avery is doing. But I'm here with Tabitha. What will she think if I just go missing? She asked me to wait her, so for now I'm gonna wait for Tabitha. Your cousin will probably be back any second. It's best to just stay put. You and Miles share an uncomfortably long moment of silence as Bo continues to shop. Oh, he's there. Okay. You doing okay, buddy? So, did you hear about how Rosalina's doing? You and Kanika don't seem to get along, huh? Are your dailies going? Yell into the tea room, hey, hurry up in there. Read something to seem busy, wait patiently. I'm gonna ask if Miles heard about Rosalina. So, did you hear about how Rosalina's doing? No. Oscar apparently posted on Facebook about it. You seem ancient enough to have a Facebook account. Why don't you check it yourself? I'm not your little newsboy. Why do you need to be so rude? What the heck? There's something behind that rudeness. She lost her food, Miles. I'm trying to ask you about your friend. Psst. Facebook? Yeah, right. I believe in cybersecurity. Aren't you worried about her? Say nothing. I'm gonna ask. Aren't you worried about her? She's Alexa's friend. I don't know her. We just go to school together. That's it. Miles returns to his phone. I'm gonna ask this one. It's none of my business, but I saw her storming out, so I might as well ask. You and Kanika don't seem to get along, huh? Miles looks up from his phone, rolling his eyes. So? Just because she's family doesn't mean we have to be best friends. I wish she would just go back to school already. Oh, so you are aware of her situation. Miles returns to his phone. Tabitha bursts out of the tea room, tucking a pouch of herbs into her coat as she walks. She looks up at you in surprise. Street smart. She genuinely didn't expect you to stay. Oh. Wow, you actually stayed. I kind of expected you to go running off the instant I left you alone. And miss out on cousin bonding time. I'm too scared of you to do that. I've seen what happens when I go off and do things on my own. Family is important. I'm not just going to ditch you. No one else in this town interests me. Why would I bother with them? I'm gonna choose this one. Family is important. I'm not just going to ditch you. That's a nice sentiment. We'll see if you can actually put it to practice by not doing Anything weird or dangerous for the rest of the week? That I cannot promise, no. I've got a couple of hours to spare. I'll pick us up some sodas and we can get out of here. Sounds fun. I don't like lingering where just anyone could walk up and start talking to me. Okay, so some social anxiety perhaps there. Tabitha leaves the store, motioning for you to follow. Let's follow her. Oh, where are we? Okay. Tabitha stops in front of a small house on the quiet hill, just off Main Street. The Scarlets own most of the houses out here. We rent them out to employees, just more convenient, you know? Why can't we hang out someplace normal? Cool. And here I thought the estate was your secret lair. That seems sinister, remain silent. And here I thought the estate was your secret lair. The estate is my non-secret lair. Everyone knows I live there. Nobody knows about this place. Except now you, I guess. Oh, cousin bonding time! Now, come on, let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. What's going on? Your cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pockets. She picks out one marked with a bright strip of green tape and unlocks the door. Come on in. Don't worry, it's empty. Follow her. You follow your cousin into the model home. Gonna take a look at this again. Wow. We haven't rented this one out for years. I come here to get away from it all. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. Anyway, make yourself comfortable and have a soda. Oh, oh my goodness. Tabitha actually chilling. Like actually probably for the very first time just chilling, drinking soda. I really appreciate that. Tabitha hands you a cream soda before settling in on the couch. Talk about Tabitha, talk about your family, talk about your relationship. Ask about the people in town. Are you coming ghost hunting with us tonight? Thanks for taking me out here. You probably have to get back to the mines soon, right? Don't you have somewhere to be? Remain silent. I'm gonna say, I would love to say thanks for taking me out here, but is that gonna end the conversation? Perhaps I should choose one of these explore options. I want to know more about her. Can we try some of that tea you picked up? It smells nice. Do you ever get to travel? Do you like living here? Do you actually like running the mines? Why do you come here? I can ask. Do you actually like running the mines? Of course not, but that doesn't really matter. I've had years of Berlin drilling that into my head. I can't trust anyone else to do my job, and if I don't do it, this entire town falls to ruin. It's my burden to bear. I was thinking about that connection. Though I'd be lying if I said I haven't thought about running off. What would you want to do if you weren't here? I'm sorry you never got a chance to live your own life. You could always just give the mines to me, like a trading places sort of thing. What if I moved here after everything's said and done? Who cares if the town falls to ruin? Why is that your responsibility? You should just leave. Things are bad everywhere. It probably isn't much worse here than it is out there. Leave it at that. I wonder if asking this question would make her angry. Asking about what ifs. And I don't think she wants me to say that I'm sorry. She specifically asked me not to fight her battles for her. And I think it's too early for this question. I'm gonna take a risk and ask this one. What would you want to do if you weren't here? Honestly, I'd like to be a bank teller, something like that. She's actually smiling. This is like the first time. Look at Tabitha smiling, that's amazing. My entire life has been defined by my obligations. I'd like nothing more than to go somewhere, do a task, and go home. Not that it matters, I am here and my life is defined by those obligations. Dreaming about some other life only makes the one I have more difficult. Yeah, that was why I was afraid to ask that question. Can we try some of that tea you picked up? It smells nice. Nope, it's a sleepy time tea. You don't want to drink it in the middle of the day. Do you ever get to travel? Do you like living here? Why do you come here? Do you like living here? It's the only thing I know. I mean, you've visited other places, right? I've seen that glowing rug mug in the kitchen. You don't need to have lived somewhere else to know if you like it here. Leave it at that. I'm gonna ask. I mean, you've visited other places, right? I've seen that glowing rug mug in the kitchen. My what? Oh, that must be one of Janie's. She was always saying we didn't have enough cups. There are 3 cups, that's plenty. One for me, one for Perlan, and one for the occasional guest. But Janie said her husband has a ton of dumb little souvenir mugs from his travels. Okay, so Janie's husband travels a lot. Not that I asked. She just tells me stuff about her family. Anyway, she said they have mugs to spare, as if I needed her charity. Wow, Tabby, that's not what that is all about. I guess she must have snuck a few in under my nose. I'll have to remember to toss it when I get back. Why? Why would you do that? Anyways, to answer your question, no, I don't travel. Too much to do. Sure, I'd like to see the Outer Banks one day, but I'm the head of the company. It's not like anyone can cover me. Maybe when I retire, if that ever happens. You live in a massive mansion but only have 3 cups. Janie seems like a busybody. You should be nicer to Janie. Perlan was a monster. You've never left Scarlet Hollow? Maybe when this week is over we can go to the beach together. Of all the places you could go, the Outer Banks? Say nothing. I'm gonna suggest this. It would be nice to see Tabitha enjoying herself on some nice beach somewhere. Maybe when this week is over, we can go to the beach together. Yeah, maybe. I think I'd like that. Why do you come here? Tabitha sips her soda, her expression suddenly heavy. I guess the estate has a lot of history. This place is so new by comparison, it's like the estate is full of ghosts pressing down on me all the time, pressuring me to do what they want. Hmm. When I'm here, I can imagine a life where I don't have to think about the 200 years of history resting on my shoulders. I can understand that, yeah. That must be tough as well. I can imagine just living as a bank teller or something, having a simple life. Talk about your family, relationship, people in town. I'm gonna ask, are you coming ghost hunting with us tonight? Is that actually happening? Stella will be there. Wait, you look happy about Stella. But so will Kanika. I doubt she'd be thrilled to see me again, but there's no point arguing with you. If you're gonna get up to any paranormal stuff, I'd better be there to save your skin if it gets hairy. Thank you, Tabby. Count me in. Awesome.